Game 3, Eastern Conference Semifinals. The Celtics come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile.
This series already at 2-0. A lot to play for tonight. This is the Eastern Conference semifinals. You look at the Hawks and a catastrophe unfolding in this series. They couldn't win either game at home, giving those other guys all the momentum and all the confidence they need.
And it's also possible these guys came in a little overconfident. You let your guard down for a second in this league, and you're right to get burned.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Domantas Sabonis out there with Jalen Johnson. Then it's Peyton Watson. Then it's Scottie Pippen. And it's Daniels in at the 2. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot comes out.
Well, they did a great job putting a body. They didn't allow him to convert.
White can't hit.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
That one falls.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Always good to see the ball go through the net early. You know there's not a lid on that thing.
5% look right off the bat.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Outside Johnson. Screen by Watson. Outside Johnson. Inside. And there's Sabonis. That one's good. On the assist by Johnson.
Well, that was a very well-designed set line from Jalen Johnson.
MP drives in. And MP throws it down.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above like that.
Oh, a strong, even stronger finish.
Yeah, that's your point guard getting up.
Pippen, soft touch off the glass on the night.
Easy look. Defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
He knocks down the long.
A good IQ. Come out.
MP looking around. Outside Tatum. Here's the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Sabonis outside. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
My goodness, Johnson is quick off the floor, and he has a lot of power.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Daniels outside. Back to Pippen from the arc. Hauled in by Brown. And Brown has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. And so far, no one has figured out a way to slow this group down. 6 wins in a row in the postseason and aiming to make it 3-0 here tonight.
They are definitely a talented group, and they are clearly in the driver's seat. But that could change here tonight.
On the wing, Daniels. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Brown. Pass to MP. There's the 3. Rebounded. Domantas Sabonis. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Brown against Daniels. Here's Johnson. Whitehead. He's puts it up from 12. The shot no good. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in the last time out against the Hawks was simply terrific. He points and just played hard, notching a double-double. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
MP, a screen on Daniels. The kick to Tatum. Three-pointer, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Sabonis, left side.
Well, this is a tough choice here. You want to trust him as a coach, but that's his second early foul.
And the Celtics making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Picked by Sabonis. And Atlanta misses again.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Whitehead passes to Mitchell. And the three off target.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Alexander Walker. A minute 58 left in the first quarter of the game. Johnson screen on Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Boston pulls it in. Here's Mobo. He's guarded by Sabonis. Mobo gets the bucket. A minute 37 left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Sabonis. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, the touch of Sabonis around the rim. I mean, it's fantastic.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum from long range. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Hawks trail by 3. Outside, Alexander Walker. Sabonis with a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Whitehead. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Offensive board. Elbow. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. On Peyton Watson. First free throws tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Atlanta making some changes. Yabusele, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Newell comes in for Johnson. And Kuzma subbed in for Watson. Good on both. Here's Alexander Walker. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Fires for 3. To the left side wing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Here's Newell. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
MP getting it done for the Boston Celtics. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
But we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Newell out there. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the night. Trail by MP is doubled.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Such a wide open look.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
And so MP will bring it up for Boston. And draw a foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's on Gershon Yabusele.
This is part of his development. MP will learn how to draw fouls and go get those freebies at the line.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Derek White's checked in for Boston. Jalen Johnson, he's checked in for Yabusele. Dyson Daniels. And it's Pippen. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Boston leading by 8. Whitehead passes to MP. This one for three. Whitehead's shot is good. Whitehead's got 6 in the quarter.
And coaches love to see this kind of ball movement, especially when it's triggered by young players like MP.
Here's the pick. Back to Pippen. The three. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Now here's MP, defended by Pippen. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Outside Johnson. The three is up. Boston pulls it in. Here's Whitehead. He's got 6. MP outside. Got a piece of it. Daniels against White. Takes the three. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Atlanta making a change here. Watson's checked in. And looking at these playoffs so far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. MP is second.
I really admire how he seeks out his teammates. His selfless attitude and desire to get his guys going is what makes him such a valuable player.
Work in the interior, MP.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
To the inside. Here's Noel. And he banks in the layup.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
To the left wing. White finds MP. MP's doubled. To the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 14 points for MP.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
And there it is for him. Celtics lead by 5. On the wing, Tatum. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Atlanta. Daniels outside. Inside. Brown against Johnson. Daniels outside. Sabonis with a screen on White. 4 on the clock. And Sabonis slams it in.
Oh, the guy.
He's checked in for Boston. MP comes in for Mitchell. Hawks trail by 5. Outside Johnson. Pass to Daniels. Sabonis with a screen on White. Here's Daniels. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on MP. Atlanta shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
One area of growth for Daniels, in general, he gets to the line more than he did earlier in his career. Very confident now with his offense these days.
Johnson for 3. Boston pulls it in. Mobo's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And they double up MP. Rebounded by Daniels.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Pippen outside. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as many as 11.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Sabonis slams it in.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Outside White. Outside Brown. Brown draws the double. Boston needs to get off a shot here. They get the rebound. The eraser. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Oh, the young fella finds a way. MP using the pump fake to perfection.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. And both free throws good for MP. Now here's Pippen. Down low. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Boston Celtics. And during that quarter, he was everywhere, just wreaking havoc. We'll be right back after this word.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here at...
Chucking up all those threes is clearly not working for them. They need to balance their attack.
Yeah, you want to put your players in a position to succeed, and I don't see that in the first half.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this season. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference Semi-Finals. Sports. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, we had a feeling he'd step up in this one. So far, playing at the top of his game when they really need him.
Well, this is what he does. When the stage is biggest, he runs to the light.
White and Brown are the wingmen. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's MP. And it's Mobo in at the center position, filling out the middle. That's the Boston 5. Pass to Johnson. Sabonis in the post for the lead. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Celtics with the lead. And here's MP. Right wing. Here's Mobo. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Watson passes to Johnson. They set the screen. And the foul called on Embiid. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Second half getting started. About a minute played. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
And Sabonis just keeps getting better. Games like this show he has the ability to dominate on offense.
MP inside. Defended by Pippen. Oh, and the dunk by MP. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
These teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.